Hello, welcome back to my Patreon page. Just a little apology for like the ghosting that I've recently done. There's been like no activity over my Patreon other than tarot readings that I'm doing like behind the scenes in people's inboxes. I'm sliding into your DMs. That's because it's been a busy time. I've just come back from holiday, so didn't really want to give myself too much work to do while I was trying to have a break of some sort. Although I can't have breaks without feeling guilty anymore, because I'm like, I should be working, or like these people will forget about me while I'm on my holiday. Still massive thank you for the new month of Patreons, as in like refreshing your payments. Mwah, love you so much. All your money goes towards, I mean, I got a new camera. This isn't my update video. What am I talking to you about? Anyway, speaking of holiday though, something happened to me that I just felt was perfect for these videos. And I came back from my 10 days away. I was up north, I went to Scotland, I went to Newcastle, and I came back to my house, as you do after holiday. And I opened up my bedroom door, which is there. Have you know, that is the door I came through. And I almost didn't recognize it. Everything had just been basically what felt like lifted and put into boxes. Like my belongings were like organized into boxes, and I was like, what is going on? I went back to my mum and went back to my sister, and I was like, guys, what the hell has happened to my room? And they were like just looking at me like this, and I was thinking, yes. And they basically said to me, oh my god, isn't it great? Do you like it? Look what we've done, we've helped you. Now for so long I have been meaning to give my room a massive spring clean. I'm lazy as hell when it comes to cleaning. I'm not one of those people that like cleaning. I don't like organizing, dusting, polishing. I don't like chucking things out. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I can be in a good mood and I throw more things away, but I hate it. So they were doing me a massive favor. Sure, it was invasive. I was a little bit like, well, you could have warned me. But at the same time, for so long, my mum kept banging on about doing it, and she's like, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it when you're not here. And I'm like, oh well, I'm always gonna be here, so you can't do that. And then went on holiday and forgot about that. Anyway, some people would probably be very mad about their parent and their sister going through all their stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, they saved me about 4 days. It took them a week to like go through everything and dust off everything. You don't understand how much they have done for this room. But we will stop talking about the fact that I'm hugely privileged and I treat my mum and sister like slaves. I don't. I didn't ask them to do anything. They wanted to do it. My sister loves doing it for some reason. She's weird. The whole point of this is what I'm trying to get at. I walked into my bedroom, I was really grateful, and then it suddenly dawned on me, like reality just suddenly started falling down onto my face. If my mum has been through cupboards, drawers, bags, God knows what else, she has most certainly gone through the drawer. Everybody probably has a drawer. They either have a drawer or the bag or the box or the cupboard section, something that you keep to have all of your naughty bits stored into. Now I used to have a bag, and it was like bits and bobs, like, I don't know, like vibrators and like handcuffs and blindfolds and, you know, like the stereotypical kind of stuff. And then my collection got a little bit bigger because I was with someone who was like very into toys and stuff, and we wanted to like try things out together, which was so good in my book. So I was like, yes. And I changed it into a drawer because the like belongings got more and more large. They took up more room. So I thought to myself, well, maybe they haven't been touched. Maybe drawers, she didn't bother. Maybe she just bothered with like desk space, things I've got on my desk, like books. Maybe she bothered with like the things on show. I opened up the drawer, took one look inside, Oh, she bothered. Oh, she bothered. So the drawer was like a mess. There was things everywhere. There was a little bit of like sexy stuff, and there was a little bit of like a random perfume bottle and like things that I just kind of like flung into that drawer in a rush and stuff. So I opened up the drawer, and all the toys and just things that I had, you know, put together over time had been nicely organized into a little wash bag. And then the stuff that I had bunged in over time had been taken out of this drawer because my mum, she wanted it to be an official, exclusive sex toy drawer only. She saw the other stuff in that drawer and she thought, that's not supposed to go in there. This is Ellie's kinky drawer. I'm gonna take those things out, put them in other places. And I just was gazing over this drawer filled with a very organized situation. And I thought to myself, when you've reached a point in your life where you are so lazy to organize and clean that your parent has to swoop so low that she's organizing your dildos, I think that's the biggest sign that this universe could possibly give me that moving out is the perfect time right now. And it's not even just like, you know, typical young female stuff. It's like some of the stuff is very like graphic and out there and not vanilla, so God knows what she thought when she saw them, but I was dying. I said to Adam, I was like, he didn't even know some of the stuff that was in there. He was like, it can't be that bad, and I was like, and then he was thinking, oh, your mum knows that you've got nipple clamps, how fun. And it was only on the train that I was on to get home, I was saying to myself, there needs to be some sort of sign. I feel like there needs to be some form of thing to happen that makes me feel like moving out and up north is the right thing for me. And I just need something to kind of say, yes Ellie, do it. Like, I'm that type of person, I like signs. I feel like if something's meant to happen, it will feel like it's meant to happen from within you because stuff's going a certain way and blah blah blah. And it just made me laugh when I walked into the door and I saw like all of this stuff and all this like privacy invasion happening. As much as I was grateful, I was also like, wow, there is no form of privacy in my house. And I was only saying to Steve-O and Serena, who I met. Steve-O's here, I think he'll be watching. Yeah, he will be. They are supporters, viewers, live stream watchers. They've been watching, they've been buying my merch and just being really sweet for so long. I was only saying to them, because I met up with them for dinner, for lunch, when I was in Scotland for the first time. Hello Steve-O, if you're watching. How privacy doesn't exist in my house. Like, it just doesn't exist in my house. So it makes things like this really difficult. Like, I could be doing God knows what in here, and then like my sister just swans in. They've gotten better at it, and they're a lot better when someone else is here, because like they think something could be going on. But when it's just me, no. I tried to avoid sleeping naked just in case I'm like sleeping like a starfish and I've overslept, and like my dad swans in like, Ellie, you've overslept, are you alright? Happy Monday, do you want some breakfast? Do you want a tea? Which is nice. I don't want to be ungrateful, but I also don't want my dad to see my tits. Anyway, I thought this would be a funny video to post because I want to know your situation. Is privacy hard where you live? Do you live next to loud neighbours that you can always hear? Or do you live next to a neighbour that you worry about them hearing you? I live next to a deaf, almost deaf man. So it's quite helpful, to be fair. Do you live with other people? Do you live with friends? Are you in a student accommodation, so you're always hearing stuff going on? Or are you just completely careless? You don't care, this is your house, you pay for rent, you do what you want in it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Also, where is your special place? Where do you keep all your things? Do you have really like crazy intellectual ways of hiding things? Are you really clever with your placement and stuff? I'd love to know. I hope you've had a good week so far, and I will see you guys for my next video. Mwah.